My name is Teodora del Carmen Vasquez. I'm 34 years old. I've been imprisoned for 10 years and 6 months.
Abortion is a crime. Thanks to our Constitution, El Salvador is still one of the few countries that bans abortions in all cases. Human rights organizations take advantage of women's lack of education, and through force, propaganda, and lies, they make them murderers of their unborn daughters and sons. It's a cruel act. It's a barbaric act. It was the 13th of July, 2007. I was 9 months pregnant. I was working in central San Salvador. The pain was unbearable. I started making calls. My baby is about to be born, I said. I can't stand the pain. Come help me. The police said they would come, but they never did. My baby was born there and then. I fainted. When I woke up, I tried to get help. Why did you kill her? A man asked me. I haven't killed anyone, I said. He said, yes, you killed your daughter. Now you have to pay. I kept passing out. I just remember waking up and then fainting again. I was almost dead. I've been imprisoned ever since. First they said it was an abortion. Then they changed it to aggravated homicide. They sentenced me to 30 years. When the door opened, I didn't want to look inside. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't want anyone talking to me. I wanted my baby. I'd already bought clothes for her. I was so excited. Women sleep on the floor at first. I slept on the floor for 7 months. I used to lie there, crying, staring at the wall, wondering when I'd be able to leave, and when the truth would come out. I was afraid that I would never get out again. I thought, I won't survive. I'm going to die here. At the hearing in January 2008, I didn't have a lawyer to defend me. My parents had given a lawyer $700 to take my case.
He demanded that they give him land, cattle, a house, and a car. My parents asked me if they should give him the house, but I couldn't leave them on the street. So I decided not to have a lawyer. I preferred to stay in prison longer, if it meant my parents and my son would still have a place to live. The years went by, and my son grew up without me. My parents were always worried because they didn't have money to visit me. I was 20 when Angel was born. When he was 3 years old, I got pregnant again. I was very excited because I wanted to have 2 children. What I want most is to be with Angel Gabriel. I miss the best of his childhood. I love him more than ever. I loved him from the day he was born and will love him until the day I die.
Having an abortion goes against their nature, against their maternal instinct, against their own interests. After an abortion, women suffer clinical depression. But this kind of depression is abhorrent. These women have killed girls and boys who had the right to live.
More than 3,000 women live in the prison. They don't even have a bed or a blanket to sleep under. There's no running water. The food is terrible. There are only 6 toilets for all these women. I met many other inmates and never realized they were in prison on similar charges. I thought I was alone, but I wasn't. We realized there were many women accused of the same crime. We were already friends, but we hadn't talked about our cases.
When they said 30 years, my first thought was, I've lost everything. I haven't seen my daughter since I've been here. I don't know how she's doing. I know nothing. I had a fight with the father of my first daughter. She was 9 years old. I was 4 months pregnant. He hit me, and the baby died. I started bleeding a lot. My daughter saw me bleeding. I just remember that I was given an injection in the hospital, and they put me on a bed, but that's all. I woke up around 7 in the evening. I was handcuffed. They told me not to ask questions and to stay where I was. I was alone in a room. On the day of my hearing, there was no evidence against me, only the testimony of one witness and the DNA test.
Who was the witness?
My daughter's father.
Who'd hit you?
Yes.
And you couldn't?
No. Since the prosecutor was on their side, they didn't allow my lawyer to speak. They didn't allow my father to speak. He was my only witness.
I've been here for almost 11 years. They sentenced me to 30.
What happened to you?
I was accused of aggravated homicide. I was at the hospital. I asked why I was handcuffed.